Shalom. Once again, I had to do some readjustments to do this live stream. So it's likely for anybody that was watching it, and it cut off, But I like to start off, I pray to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, and double honor to the apostles of the great millstone, and salutations to the brothers that teach in truth and sincerity. I'm gonna go through everything I just went through. I'm gonna go through it again. You know what I'm saying? Just so if anybody's watching and they just think that they don't know what's going on. So, that's my fault. I should have had this already, I should have tested it out. I didn't, because this is a new app I just downloaded, so, but I'm going through it again, so don't be alarmed. So I'm gonna start off with Zechariah again. Zechariah 1:18. It say, "Then lift up my eyes and saw, and behold, four horns. And I said unto the angels that talked with me, what be these?" Once again, I explained in the last videos. This the four horns is talking about the kings, these modern day kings. Once again, these modern day kings is the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, the presidents, it's the Queen Elizabeth. These people that run the world. Those be your modern day king. In North Korea, the king would be Kim Jong Un. In Syria is Assad. So these are the so-called kings. Those are the horns, when out the water. Okay. And I said unto the angels that talked with me, what be these? And he answered me, these are the horns which have scattered Judah, Israel, and Jerusalem. Right. That's what these other nations did. They all played a hand into scattering us. Through the Assyrian Empire, through the Babylonian Empire, through the Greeks Empire, through the Roman Empire, through the Persian and Medes Empire. They all played a hand into scattering us, And even now, they don't tell us our nationality, They don't tell us our history. They don't say, hey man, you Negroes, y'all the real Hebrews. You Latinos, y'all the real Hebrews. You Native Indians, y'all the real Hebrew. So-called Mexicans, y'all the real Hebrew Israelites. This is hell on earth, man. And they don't show any mercy upon us, man. That's why it's our job as prophets to bring out the truth, man, no matter what. So we read in the scripture, and we not making anything up. I'm reading in Zechariah 1:18. Now I'm gonna keep going. Now this is 20 now. And the Lord showed me 4 carpenters. Once again, when you look that word carpenter up in Strong's H2795, you would get the definition of a skilled destroyer. A skillful destroyer. Now you tell me who's that talking about? That's talking about our Lord, man. Yahweh Shah. The Most High gonna sanction Yahweh Shah to come upon this physical earth to free us from the hands of these nations, starting with these Edomites. The way he's going to free us is it's gonna be by force, cause these Edomites not just gonna let us go easy, just like Pharaoh, he didn't want to let us go, So the Most High gonna make them fight. The Most High gonna keep hard in the Esau heart. The Most High gonna make them fight him, so he can destroy them in front all nations and all the heads of the world, so his fear can be upon this earth again. Okay? Now I'm gonna keep going. Then I said, what come these to do? So Zechariah asked, what are these carpenters come to do? What are they here for? Why are they coming here? So let me keep going then. Then it say, and he spake, saying, these are the horns which have scattered Judah. So he's like, look, you see them horns that scattered Judah? Hey, you see those kings that did all this bullshit? Look, so that no man did lift up his head, right? So could nobody touch the NATO and the EU? That's the modern day horns now. So what it say? It say, but these come to fray them. Say these carpenters, these skillful warriors at the water. These skillful warriors come to fray them. You look that word fray up, you would get the word terror. Okay? That's why our apostles tell us to look up words, man. So you look that word fray, you would get the word terror. And once again, I'm going right back to what I mean, y'all should know where I'm going. We bring out these scriptures week in and week out. Not to boast ourselves, but to boast, but to exalt the Most High, Yahweh Shai, and to make y'all skillful warriors, man. No. Job 18:11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. And that was about to happen, starting with these so-called Edomites. They're about to get driven to their feet. How are they about to get driven to their feet? Well, one thing going on in this world is a big epidemic, right? Is an epidemic on opiates, man, and infantile. These are drugs. And Edomites are dying by the rate of the thousands, dropping clean dead. Look, man, I'm 26, man. Edomite drop it dead it by their 24, and what you call it? They'll have a fucking autopsy just to see what the fuck happened. And you check their blood, they fucking dope heads, man. That's what happened. They on dope. They had a fucking overdose. I know what the fuck happened, man. So the Most High is putting the curses on these Edomites, man. All these fucking cops out here, they on heavy drugs, man. These cops, it's hella docs. You can watch movies on it. It's TV shows on it, and it's documentaries on this. On police officers and soldiers, they do drugs heavy. They wake up in the morning, they put some coke in their coffee, all that crazy shit, man. There's a documentary on that shit. Because they stress... Hey, the brother just referenced a movie called Flight. And that goes to show these people in these high positions do drugs. Heavy, hard. Okay? So the curses is fall upon them. Alright, now I'm gonna keep going so I don't get too far off subject. So I'm still in Zechariah. So we know what the four carpenters is talking about. It's talking about skillful warriors, which once again, that is a reference to Yahweh Shai, y'all. That's a reference to Yahweh Shai. And starting with Yahweh Shai, then it goes to the elect, King David, so that's talking about us in a way. The prophets that teaching on the highways and byways. I'm not even gonna say week in and week out. I'm gonna say every day, man. Meaning we don't go out but we teaching. We doing something. So I'm gonna just keep going though. Sorry, Zechariah is still in 1, and I'm gonna just finish up 20. No, I mean and 21. Then said what come these to do. And he spake, saying, These are the horns which have scattered Judah, so that no man did lift up his head, because no one could fight the NATO and EU. But these are come to fray them, and cast out the horns of the Gentiles, which lifted up their horns over the land of Judah to scatter them. Right. So, once again, the natural Gentiles are anyone outside of Israel. They are natural Gentiles. Then you have a Gentile within Israel, people who not full, like, don't know their nationality, that's not familiar with the word Hebrew Israelite or Yasha Allah or the Lord's name. All right, so it's two type of Gentiles. I'm throwing that out there, you know. So I'm gonna get this Isaiah and I'm gonna close. Right, and because we got to talk about what instrument is he's going to use to basically destroy this current system. This is Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coal in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument. Right, that's ICBM missiles. Okay. Once again, I referenced the guy, this piece of shit Edomite named Oppenheimer or Robert Oppenheimer. They say he was the first one who created the nuclear missiles, who split the atom apple. Well, not the atom, but split the atom. Okay, but look, man, Yahweh Shai is their spirit's gonna be within that missile, okay, within that fire, okay. So I'm gonna keep going. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coal in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. Right, for his work. Who work? Yahweh Shai. You know, for his work. This is his doing. He get the glory, not Robert Oppenheimer. The Most High Yahweh Shai get the glory, man. You know, he's doing this, man. He's going to destroy those four horns, what was referenced in Zechariah 1 and 18, man. And the 10 horns, which is the same goddamn thing. People that are enemies, man. They go by different names: kings, presidents, judges, the dictators. You know, the Republicans and the Democrat. Them are enemies, man. All right, and it say, for I have created the waster to destroy. Right, I created the waster to destroy. That word destroy again. Because when you go to back in Zechariah 1 and 18, you look that word carpenter up, it say a skillful in destroying. Alright? So he's going to destroy, and it's going to be skillful. Because he's going to do a demo in this place. Nothing's going to be left of America and other various places of this world by nuclear missiles, which is sanctioned by Yahweh Shai, which is sanctioned by the Most High Yahweh, by Yahweh Shai, with the chariots. So we got to stand tall in this, man. This is the Lord's battles, man. So, once again, I hope this was edifying. So with that, I'd love to give our praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the brothers that teaching truth and sincerity. Shalom, and stay strong, brothers.